Hello and welcome along to the Sports Express Show. We're going to turn our attention now to some local football as we're going to be having the return of the ABSA Premiership as well as the Nedbank Cup this weekend. And for the first time on the Sports Express Show, I'm joined by my boy Kevin, who is a Kaizer Chiefs fan and a Man United fan. I have to mention
we hate each other, but we love each other.
Yeah, so we have a love-hate relationship. Brother, you good?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
Nice to have you, bro. Welcome to the Sports Express Show.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me.
Nice one. So we're just gonna get into it, bro. Kevin is a Chiefs fan, so he's obviously excited about the return of the league, of local football, and it's gonna be really interesting, Kevin, because Chiefs have had a good season in terms of how they've played and where they are at the top of the table, but they've also had like quite of a terrible season as well because Sundowns have closed the gap and there was such a huge gap between those guys at some point.
Yeah, look, man, Chiefs were house on fire when we started, and now I'm having some doubts with COVID. At the back of my mind, I'm always saying, okay, these guys won't reach match fitness again, and you know, knowing South Africa and just South Africa in general, things, they don't really turn out for us at like most times. I mean, look at other countries. They're now relaxing in New Zealand. They're enjoying football matches now, rugby matches. So I think with South Africa, it's going to be a bit of a problem. So I don't know. I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but with Chiefs, something's telling me that these guys won't clinch the league.
Yeah, no. I won't lie. I'm also feeling the same way because I feel like Sundowns have the pedigree when it comes to, they're used to winning the league all the time. And when it comes to the final stretch of the season, I mean, we saw before lockdown that gap was closing down. It's now down to 4 points. Sundowns have a game in hand, and Chiefs were starting to stutter a lot just before lockdown. And now, with about 6 or 7 games left, it really is all to play for now.
Yeah, look, man, these last games are going to be like very, very vital and crucial for Chiefs. And all it's going to take for us is one game to do. One game.
We're still going to play Vets twice.
Exactly.
And we're still going to play Sundowns as well.
So, yikes, man. That's going to be a bit of a problem. But these guys have to go all out. I think Bobby, he needs to have an incentive for these guys. Say, okay, look, guys, now it's like the final stretch. So if you guys win the league, like how they do to Ibafana Bafana, you know, like these guys we're getting millions, but they don't even reach like knockout stages. So if I were a Chiefs manager, I would say, like the hierarchy of the team, I would say, guys, look, Sundowns are closing in on you guys. So if you guys win the league, please, if you guys I mean, glory days have been it's been
5 years with no trophy.
Exactly.
It's gone.
So I would say, just give them an incentive.
Sure. You think that's going to help though?
Well, look, South Africans.
I mean, come on, surely winning the league should be an incentive in itself. I mean, you haven't won the league since 2015. You haven't won any trophy since 2015. So actually getting over the line should be incentive enough for a team like Chiefs.
Yeah, it should be, but looking at the situation that we're in right now, they should go all out to make sure that these guys win the league. So, and I mean, South Africans and money, they love money. So these guys, come on, man. I would just say, guys, look, $1 million each. $1 million each. Come on, guys. If you're listening,
just throw money at them and then go on and lose the league.
Chiefs, if you're listening, $1 million each for the players, we win the league. If not, you're not getting paid.
Wow. Look, I don't think that's going to help. I mean, you're looking at how Sundowns is playing right now. I mean, I thought Sundowns were starting to get tired towards the end, just before lockdown. But I just think they have too much in the tank and the experience they have in their side to go on and actually get the job done. But you're hopeful the Chiefs are going to put it in. You want the incentives to come through.
Definitely. And also looking at the experience of Sundowns and, the cup run, and they've also played in Africa. These guys, come on, man. So, I don't know, Chiefs have to, man, come on. Call on Les Sangomas, man. We need this. We really need this. And I mean, also, looking on to Pirates as well, if we don't win the league, they're going to say, you were just warming up the chair for us. And I mean, the big dogs have come and
Yeah.
They've won the league. So look,
well, they also haven't won anything in years as well. But we're going to move over to the Nedbank Cup now because Sundowns is going to be playing in the semi-finals against Wits and also Baroka against Celtic. Quickly, your predictions for that one? For both games?
2-0 to Sundowns. And
easy done.
No
chance for Wits.
Come on, Wits right now.
Yeah, they're in trouble right now.
Yeah,
but don't you think that's going to give them like a motivation and fight to actually, because they have nothing to lose now. The team could possibly get sold and dissolved, and the players could just be like, one last chance for us to grab something on our way out.
I don't think so, because it's going to play a huge psychological factor to them. And also, look, if they win the league after that, I mean, what's next? What's next for them? You know, because I mean, Wits is being dismantled right now. Well, rumors are that they are being dismantled. So I really don't see Wits pulling up a fight.
Baroka and Celtic?
It's going to be 1-1, and then Celtics rather, they're going to go to penalties and they're going to clinch it.
Sure, this guy is predicting penalties. I think that's because he's a Man United fan and they've had so many penalties this season. My God.
I mean, thanks to VAR, of course.
Let's just move over to Man United because it's your team and we're going to talk about it. You guys had 14 penalties this season. Of course, firstly, congratulations for qualifying for the Champions League because that's all you're celebrating now. You're not Premier League champions. But you guys finished third. And you're still in the Europa League, so possible silverware as well this season. So would you say it's been a great season for Solskjaer?
Yes, it's been a definitely a good season, especially with the signing. I was just looking at the EPL players of the season, team of the season, and to my surprise, Bruno was included. And I also included him.
I still don't agree with that, but anyway.
I mean, look, man, he did more than what players that started the league did. I mean, he has 14 games with us?
14 games, 7 assists and 8 goals, I think.
Some have 38 games and none.
Yeah, look, I think my reasoning for not putting Bruno in is simply because he didn't play. He not only didn't play the whole season, and he's being compared to players who have actually had the long stretch. You're talking about guys who played 38 games. I think 14 games is too short. Anyone can have good 14 games. Like guys who've had injuries and came back. Like a season is long, guys. So if you're looking at it that way, I wouldn't put him in my team of the season.
Yeah, looking at it like that. But in terms of stats, football, it's all about stats.
It's not always about. Do you think Bruno had a better season than Henderson? Be honest.
Yes.
Looking at what he did, what they did for their teams.
Okay, I don't want to be a typical United fan.
You're going to be a typical United fan.
Guys, hear me out. I want to be a football fan.
Be objective. Look at their performances, what they've done for their teams in terms of leadership and what they've achieved at the end of the season.
Well, okay, Henderson, he's the captain, of course. So he has leadership. But Bruno, on the other hand, he can also man mark like he does. So Bruno had a better season.
Dive. Bruno had a great season. I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying, if he played the whole season as well as he did play those 14 games, I would have put him in my team of the year ahead of Henderson. But I think Henderson was consistent throughout the season, and Bruno played well in 14 games, and he did change United's fortunes. He did. Exactly. He did change the squad. He made a huge impact. I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying, team of the year, I'll probably put him next season. You still have him in your team?
Definitely, I still have him in my team. He did better. Bruno, man. There's this song that goes, "Oh, Bruno Fernandes." You know that song, man? Being a football fan, Bruno is an exceptional player.
Sure, no, he's a top player.
He's a top player, and he's exactly what we needed. There was talks of him and Pogba won't gel well, but my gosh.
Yeah, it seems to be working so far. We're still going to see how they're going to play for a full season together.
Yeah, and of course we have other players coming in, so it's going to be we're going to have some depthness in the squad.
Yeah, let's talk about that because you guys are obviously in talks with Jadon Sancho to come through to Man United. You possibly get Jack Grealish as well. So there's a lot of players. What do you think about Sancho?
Oh, Sancho, come on, man. We need him on those sides to give Martial the balls, to give the likes of speaking of rumors, I also heard of Jimenez coming into United. So imagine, Jimenez is a good player in terms of picking those spots, you know. So, I mean, he's like our Robin van Persie, I would put him.
Who does he replace when he come in? Jimenez. Who goes out?
We don't have a solid number 9. We don't have
Martial has had a great season.
Yes, but he's good coming from the sides. Him and Rush, he's good coming in from the sides. So I would still put him on the sides, because obviously Lingard is going.
So Greenwood is out.
Greenwood is on the sides as well. We don't have a solid number 9.
No, I'm saying you have a front three now. It's Rashford, Greenwood, and Martial. If you're putting Jimenez in, if you're putting Sancho in, who's going out?
We need depthness, man. We can't rely on those players.
I'm talking your starting 11. Obviously, someone is going to be on the bench. They all can't play together. No, but I'm saying who's in your starting 11?
I don't see Jimenez starting immediately. It's going to take him some time to gel into the.
So he's on the bench with Igalo.
Igalo needs to go. Igalo needs to go.
What has he done to deserve to go?
What has he done exactly?
No, he scored when he's played in the Europa League in the other cup competitions.
Come on.
I mean, he hasn't had a chance to play that much.
Europa, United.
No, man, you're being unfair to Igalo. He hasn't had that much chance in the Premier League. He plays the cup games and he does score goals, to be fair to him.
He's like Lukaku 2.0, to be honest.
Wow!
I'm being honest.
Trust Man United fans to behave like this. So Igalo out, Jimenez in.
Exactly.
Jimenez on the bench, you still have the same front three. So Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, same.
Yeah, you know, what do I want to say? They were playing before. They know each other. They know the playing style. So I think next season we should start with that and see how things go. And if they gas out, then put Jimenez in. But obviously Sancho is just.
If Sancho comes in, who's going to go out? Is Sancho? Sancho has to be in the starting. Sancho, you can't put Sancho on the bench. You can't buy him for 100 odd million and put him on the bench.
I would put Martial
on the bench.
I would put Martial on the bench.
But I guess it's a good headache for Ole to have. I mean, when you have all that quality, it can't be bad.
I mean, look at Jurgen Klopp. He managed to, to put in the likes of Chamberlain, the likes of,
Wijnaldum,
Wijnaldum, Origis. I mean, man, he did a good job. And I had doubts about Ole, but I'm 60% onto his side now.
Do you still think he's the man for the job to get you guys to the top again? No! What?
I don't think so.
Are you serious? So you're basically saying he's just holding the baton to give it to someone else?
Yes.
Yo, that's a big statement, brother. That is a massive statement.
Top 2, he can get us top 2. Top 2 or top
Winning
3?
The league, no.
Winning the league, no. Definitely.
No matter which player he gets, if he gets Sancho, if he gets a defender, if he gets a goalkeeper, no matter who he gets, he's not going to get you guys there.
You see, it's like having tools, but if you can't assemble the wood,
oh, that's a massive statement, bro. I'm not sure if I completely agree with that. I mean, I don't think Solskjaer is in that league yet, the league of Klopp and Guardiola yet.
Yeah.
But I think there's potential, man. I think he's not a bad manager. He's proven what he can do.
I'm on the fence with this because I mean, you see with the Leicester coach who won the league.
Yes, Ranieri.
Yeah, Ranieri, Claudio Ranieri. There weren't, rumors of they didn't have faith in him.
Yeah.
But he managed to turn it around and he left. I don't know for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So I'm on the fence. Ole, he maybe if God willingly, God is on our side. Almighty. So yeah,
Man United are praying now.
Come on, man. We need everything. We need to get those glory days back. So I'm on the fence. 50-50. He could win us the league, or he could just be that coach who did great but not excellent.
But before we wrap it up now, I just want you to give me the top 5 for next season in the Premier League. Who's going to win the league? And just give me the order.
I'm not going to tell you who's going to win the league.
No. You have to tell me who's going to win the league.
Come on, this is a big spot.
Just give me your top 5. I'm not going to say top 4 because I feel like there's going to be a lot of competition the next season in terms of the qualities of those teams in the top 6. So just give me a top 5, starting with number 1. Who's winning the league again? You heard I said again.
I heard that. That's why I'm keeping quiet.
Okay, for you, who's going to win the league next season?
City.
Man City.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I wouldn't dispute that. There's still a top side. I mean, it's still Man City. Okay. Second?
Yeah. City. Liverpool, United, Chelsea, maybe Arsenal.
Come on.
I'm having faith in
Maybe. I think Arsenal will make top 5 next season.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying maybe. You may never know with the Gunners. The Arsenal may be empty sometimes. So yeah, that's it. But I'm definitely not putting Tottenham there.
Yeah, no.
Like
Tottenham
no.
Tottenham, no. What about Wolves, Sheffield? Do you think they can go again? Leicester? No, Leicester City?
Wolves, Sheffield, not so much. Not so much.
Leicester City?
Yeah, Leicester.
I mean, they still have a great side with them.
You see, with these underdog teams and these great players that they have, these big money spenders always come in and whoops them out.
Sure.
See, like United, there's rumors of Jimenez. So I don't think they're going to have the same players.
Okay. Fair enough, Kevin. Brother man, nice hanging out with you again.
It's been great.
That's all for now,
Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you for having me. It's been good.
Nice to have you. Kevin is one of our biggest fans, by the way. Sports Express Show. He always watches our shows. And guys, we're going to be catching you next time. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll catch you next time.